Hey, it was a good night. Getting ready to start day 4. This little sign to the spring is where I camped at last night. It's a really cool little area. I was at this awesome view last night. It was pretty late. I didn't hike very much yesterday. I hiked less than 10 miles, I think, or maybe right at 10 miles. I just got up late, took off late, took my time, and my knee, this happened the first go around in Georgia, North Carolina, just kind of seems miraculously healed today. I don't know why. It was hurting bad. And anybody who's ever had an IT band issue like that knows that it's crazy. It gets so tight, you can feel it with your hand how tight it is, and you can almost, your leg doesn't even work right. You can't quite get it to bend right. It's so tight. Anyway, I took a lot of time yesterday. It never hurt really once the whole day, and certainly never tightened up, so that was great. I don't know. Anyway, so here I go this morning, and let's just hope it's gone forever. Anyway, I met a guy at this view. There was this awesome view that showed up, and I think I have a video of it. I probably put in my previous video, and he told me about this campsite up here, so I hiked to it and stayed there last night. Got in late, like I said, and it was great. It's kind of down in the sort of fern forest, as I've shown. Also, another little inchworm guy on my arm there. They're everywhere. And so anyway, it was great. That fern forest is kind of cool because the ferns are low enough that you can see over them. You can stand up and see everything around, but they're high enough that when you get down at eating level and tent level, you're hidden from everyone, so you have a little privacy. And yeah, so it was great. That's probably all for now. Just booking along this morning. I'm really hoping, I'm going to start off with a moderate pace, but I think, I feel good fitness-wise, so if my knee holds out, I'm going to just start adding some miles on and hopefully doing more miles now than I was doing. And I'll be back later to tell you how that worked out. All through Georgia and North Carolina, I saw these, and they were never in bloom. And now here, most of them look like they either already bloomed and are done or something, but I just found a whole bunch of beautiful rhododendrons with flowers in bloom. Pretty. And then these orange flowers, I have no idea what they are. There's some kind of like fruit on them or something. I don't know what those growths are, but interesting. Very different terrain here. Whoa. Very cool. At Angel's Rest. It's supposed to be a great view here, so we'll check that out and see what it looks like. So this is the Angel's Rest view of the town of Harrisburg. I'd like to be on that river right now. Little chipmunk out on the branch. It's the first chipmunk I've seen since I've been out here. whether he'll run away or not. Oh, there he went. I really sort of doubt this is going to come through on video, but gotten into this little section that seemed really different than the rest of the trail. And I looked around, the trees are all the same, the stuff on the ground's the same, the rocks are the same, it's kind of all the same, but it seemed really different. And then it kind of dawned on me, I think the difference is just that it's very cleared out. I don't know if there's a group that, I don't know if they cut this once in a while or if it's just kind of the elevation and how it grows, but you can just see so far. And I've been in so much of this forest now where you can't, but like you can just see way back in, and it's neat. I just passed some people, and they were down about 5 or 6 switchbacks from where I was at, and it was kind of cool. Instead of just being in your own little tunnel where you can't see anything except what's in front of you and behind you, I could see all the way through and see these people. And actually, if you knew where it was, you can actually see a couple of the switchbacks up the trail there, and if there were people on them, you could see them. So I don't know, maybe that doesn't seem very interesting or exciting, but for me, I think when you're out here just hiking all these miles, sort of just looking straight ahead, it really makes a big difference when all of a sudden you can look off for, an 1/8 of a mile and see other people or animals or whatever it is. It's a beautiful day. Getting close to camp for the night. Came across this great valley. So quiet coming down into this. It looks so dark even though we still have a few hours of light. It's really great. That's where I came from up there. Nice big quick descent. And just as quickly we'll have to head up the other side here. Just came out of the forest and there's this beautiful huge field of whatever all this tall stuff is, but it smells so strong. And there's clover in there as well, so maybe it's the clover smell, but don't see a lot of this out here. At least I haven't seen it in the places I've hiked so far. And coming across a road right here. I think that means cross this road and be close to a river, maybe the New River or something. So I don't know if I can find a place by the river. I might try to camp there tonight, and some place where I can hear the water all night long. And if not, I'll keep on going and find something back in there. I think maybe I found some wild strawberries, but I'm not smart enough to know for sure, and I don't feel like dying out here in the wild, so I guess I'm not going to try one. But I've had strawberries before and grown strawberries, and that's what the leaves look like, and I'm pretty sure they're strawberries. And there's several of them back in there. Cool. Wow, I really want one. So I guess there's a cemetery here, and one of these weird double blazes, and I guess since the one at the top is sort of to the left slightly, that means we go left here to stay on the AT. But I guess there's a cemetery up ahead, which I'm not going to. This is definitely the most natural stretch of the AT. I think this is the only stretch like this. Came out of the woods and it's a big freeway, and here's where we are. Here's a wild concrete truck in its natural habitat. Pretty cool. And I think this is the new river. Here comes the train.